Today we're going to take a look at Pacific Musical Instrument Wholesale and the guitar picks they had made to promote their name. These picks run from the 1950s, probably up to the early 70s, based on the celluloid style. They'd been around for a long time, and they were active here on the West Coast as wholesalers. Now, not a whole lot going on. But out of these 14 picks, we could see distinctly vintage shapes in these 3 here and in these 5 here. This shape, the 346 and the 351, obviously are still offered, as most of you know, but these shapes aren't. All D'Andrea made picks. You can see variations in the shell color, tortoise shell color. Now, let me make a comment about tortoise shell that is fading. This pick here is fading in color. Most likely it was probably that color when it started out. And if I attempt to flex this pick to any degree, it's going to snap. Now, of course, I'm not going to do that, and I learned that from personal experience, having cracked a number of picks. But if it's stiff and rigid, just keep it in your collection. Let it be, and don't flex it. I hear from a number of vintage collectors about playing with their picks. Of course, anyone could choose to do that. Even though I'm a guitar player, I do not choose to play with my picks from my collection. However, I will use a variety of picks, but none of them are the vintage variety that are part of my collection. Let's go down and take a look, though, at these 5. Got some interesting stuff going on. And by the way, I want to mention one more time the cursive font we see on this logo. Very distinctive. Look at that beautiful P, the shape of the P on that Pacific pick. There we go. We just almost got some focus out of that. There we go. What a very distinct P. What a nice logo. But these 5 I mentioned down here at the bottom got a couple things going on. This is the 363, the modern 363. It's longer than the 369 we could see right here. But this one could easily be confused for being the same as that. And this is, by the way, the oldest pick on our board, as we could tell by the Cocoa on Ice gorgeous tortoiseshell style. These 2 are the same. This one isn't. This is the old, one of the old 367 variations. D'Andrea had 2 of them. The other one larger than that. And you could see the 2 variations as 367 in the D'Andrea guide in the D'Andrea video. But this here has slightly more tapered shoulders and is slightly more tapered along the body coming down to the tip. So just make note of that. It's a small detail, but I think it's worth noting because it just does distinguish between 2 different shapes. These 2 here, look what we're going on in the back. 2 half-moon grips. And for as long as I've been collecting, I collected these in the early 1990s. If you find Pacific picks, hold on to them if you're a collector because they are rare. Haven't seen any for, I want to say years, but actually it's been well over a decade now. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Stay tuned. We're going to be doing a lot more videos here, as you know. Currently it's mid-December, and there's a whole bunch more videos to come. Thanks. Joe Macy, Play More Guitar Picks, or you could reach me at findpicks7@yahoo.com. Take care.